All right, it's 6:30. I'd ask everybody to please rise for the pledge. At the conclusion of the pledge, we're going to hold a moment of silence for longtime DPW employee Mike Doss, retired DPW employee Mike Doss, who passed away. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everyone. Roll call, Mr. Vicarello.
Jason Vicarello, First Ward Council, present.
Colin O'Connell, First Ward Council, present.
Misty Fuller, Second Ward Council, present.
Maria Mann, Second Ward Council, present.
Michael Hockenberry, Councilman at Large, present.
Dominic Sigalese, Mayor, present.
Jeffrey Rhodes, Third Ward Council, present.
Gerald Oney, Third Ward Councilman, present.
Jacqueline Dennison, Fourth Ward Council, present.
Stan Sagal, Fourth Ward Councilman, present.
William Frank, Corporation Council, present.
Thank you all. We have no public hearings tonight. We have no presentations tonight. There are no mayoral appointments tonight. Public comment, 5-minute limit per person. Okay. Debbie Valentin, 66 Jersey Avenue, Flags for Heroes. Debbie. Take the podium, please.
Good evening. I'm Debbie Valentine, and I'm here with Tom Smith and Linda Hannigan, and we're members of the Port Jervis Rotary Club. And every year we do a fundraiser that supports our scholarships and other community projects, and it's called Flags for Heroes. It's a way for people to honor their heroes, personal heroes or military heroes, by sponsoring an American flag that we fly for at least a month every year. We've been doing it on private property on the corner of Fowler Street and Jersey Avenue, but that property may be sold at the time that we are going to be displaying it this year, so we need another location. So we're asking the city to let us use Orange Square Park. I guess it's also known as Veterans Park at the top of Pike Street to display the flags. We consider this a great location because there are so many memorials within that park. If you've ever seen the display of flags, it's quite impressive. Everybody who sees it, really, we get great comments about how beautiful it is to see. The flags are 3 foot by 5 foot. They are installed on 10-foot PVC poles, and they're held in the ground by these plastic sleeves like that. So we just poke them into the dirt, and then the poles just slide right in. We are asking that we display them from May 1st to July 8th. Now we're going to have a ceremony on June 1st where we honor everybody who has been sponsored as a hero. But we thought it would be great to have the flags flying through Memorial Day and Flag Day and the 4th of July. Now, if that is going to interfere with any event in the park, the flags are very easily removed. If we needed to remove them, we could just pop them right out of the sleeve and put them back if we're in anybody's way during that time period. It seems like a perfect place to do this, and it's very publicly visible. But yeah, so I just laid out the park to show we have about 140 flags, and I wanted to see that if it would work. And I was able to lay out all the flags going up the 2 sides of the park, pretty much. And we thought we'd like to do a row of flags along Pike Street.
We didn't put all the trees. What we wanted to do is put some here, maybe a row across the front. We sell more scattered in here. Wasn't easy to draw this. It's not symmetrical. Wow.
It's nice like that.
So the park has electricity and a speaking platform there. If we're not able to use the electricity that's there, we do have permission to get electric from First Presbyterian Church across from Broome Street with an extension cord. We just need it for a speaker system the day of the ceremony, which is June 1st, which is about an hour-long ceremony, where we're hoping to have a group from West Point come, maybe a color guard or their band. And we want to put up 2 banners that explains the project so the public can see what we're doing on the site. And then,
Banners are like this. I'm sure you've seen them.
Yep.
and then we will display about 3 banners that will list everybody's name and title who is being honored someplace on site.
How many flags?
So 140 flags, which is really beautiful if you haven't seen it in the field, but I think at this site it would be especially beautiful to see. Is there any questions?
Can we hold on to that drawing that you made? No, not that.
Oh, the drawing.
The drawing that you did on the board.
Yeah.
I can return it to you, but if we can just hold on to that, just to take a look at it,
Yep.
if you don't mind.
I can't think of a more appropriate place to do this than Veterans Park. And we have electric there. I don't know why you would have to run electric.
And I was able to lay it out so that it wouldn't interfere with any walkways or any benches. So this isn't going to prohibit the use of the park for the general public during that 6-week period. You'll still be able to walk through there.
Thank you.
No questions?
None at this time.
Only that we have private insurance.
Oh, yes.
They have submitted an application.
Yes, we did submit an application and it shows our insurance.
Yeah. We have to, the only thing that we do have to discuss with the Department of Public, a couple things that we have to discuss with the Public Works is that the park is supposed to undergo extensive renovations. We're not sure on a timetable yet. Actually, the fountain is gonna be completely taken up. There's actually a sinkhole underneath it that needs to be repaired. And then the podium that you were referencing, that's actually gonna be taken out and a whole new bandstand's gonna be constructed. And then there's gonna be other improvements done around the park.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a tentative timetable for that yet, correct?
Spring is what I was thinking.
Yeah, spring. But the money has been allocated through the state and there will be projects. So if you just allow us to kind of, we'll get back in touch with you, but we're gonna have to just see what the timetable is and we'll coordinate it with you.
Okay.
And we'll speak to our corporation council as well. So we'll make sure.
Is there many big fields in Port Huron?
No.
Yeah, we're
We'll,
struggling to find a good location, but
we have another idea, because we weren't sure what the timetable of this would be with the extensive renovations. Because we're also worried about Memorial Day, because that could pose a problem for Memorial Day ceremonies on there as well. One of the ideas that the council brainstormed a little bit back and forth quickly was the idea of the Sullivan Avenue property, because we do own that property. That's just something, it's on Main Street, it was an idea. It's visible from 3 corners of the street. But
What's
you-
under that property? Macadam?
I'm not sure, Tom. That's a good question.
Some of it is.
The playground is what used to be in the front of that property.
Right, I went to school there.
I'm not sure. I went to school there at one point. But I'm not sure what's underneath it. I mean, that's something we can have DPW look into. I just wanted to give this to them because I know they're gonna be doing the work there. I wanted to see.
Okay.
That's why I asked for it, so I can go over it with them.
And we'll certainly be in contact with you this week. We'll address that with them this week. That's all right. Thank you.
We'll find a solution.
Yes, we will. We will absolutely find a solution. All right. This time, seeing no other, entertain a motion to go into executive session. We're going to be going into for personnel, fulfilling vacant positions, contractual, ×3, for Lieutenant's Unit Human Resources contract and the subcontracting for the clerk's office. Have a motion. Have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. I'm not speaking loud enough. Just let me know. I'm speaking louder.
Um,